Yo, what is up? My name is Darcy. Welcome to Off the Dome, where I speak about my thoughts off the dome. Let's get into it, man. Today's topic is knowing when to leave. Understanding that your body is going to send you signals, your body is going to give you the awareness that it's not comfortable or it's not happy or it feels like we need to back out of this situation. And a lot of times, I think we feel guilt. We know situation is bad, but we think about the good moments, the fun moments. You laughing a lot, enjoying life. You know, those good moments really are strong in our mind. They outweigh the bad sometimes, especially when it's with love, or maybe with your job too. Your job, you work there every day, and it's very difficult for you to want to quit because, oh, I don't want to let people down. Oh, but my friend, but when it's time to go, it's time to go. And the sooner you wait, the harder it's going to be to attract your blessings. And it's like, that famous saying, get off the train. You're gonna still go on the train, but you're gonna be farther from your destination than you think. And the thing about knowing when to leave is it's okay to quit. It's okay to start over. It's okay to fail. It's okay to try something new. It's okay to be creative. And so we get to leave so we can attract more opportunities. And people are afraid to leave because they don't want to start over. They don't want to be a beginner. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. But you should be proud. Quitting or leaving anything is a very honorable thing to do. It means you've given it your all. It means you tried your best. It means you have different aspirations, different passion. You want to try something new. Or you feel like maybe this isn't working for me. Maybe I deserve more. Maybe I'm worthy of more. And once you're able to recognize that, it gets easier to leave because at the end of the day, you're doing what's best for you. What makes you feel comfortable? What makes you feel happy? And a lot of times, that stress is going to grow, going to get bigger, and we're not really putting our attention on how we feel because the stress is coming from the outside and it creates stress inside too. But we can't feel the signals our body is giving because our attention is never focused on our body, never focused on our emotions, how we feel every day. And so it's important to know when to leave. We have to know when to leave, and we have to understand it's okay to give up. It's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with giving up. It's not your fault. You tried your best with what you knew, and you just have to give yourself grace. You have to say, thank you, Darcy. Thank you. We tried. It was fun. But I have bigger dreams. I have bigger aspirations. You want something different. There's nothing wrong with that. We're human. We're not perfect. We don't know what we want. The only way we can figure out what we want is by being creative, by challenging ourselves, going out of our comfort zone, doing this, that, and the third. So I say to you, be proud of quitting, be proud of loving yourself, and understand we need to put more attention on ourselves. Okay? It's simple. Your body is going to give you signals. It's going to say, hello, I'm in fight or flight mode. Hello, I'm stressed. Hello. And sometimes that environment can really damage how people see you because you might react in a certain way. It could damage how you see other people because every time you go to this place or every time you see this person, you're like, oh my goodness, the stress. And that's why it's important to be in tune with how we feel and to trust the universe, trust that the universe wants the best for us. Because if our body is sending us signals, that is the universe telling us, hey, something's up, something's wrong. change it. But if you're not focused on your emotions, you're not focused on how you feel, if you're not practicing love, you're not practicing gratitude, you're never gonna be aware of that feeling. You're never gonna be aware of that feeling. It's just gonna be, you think it's gonna be normal. Like, oh yeah, man, everyone probably feels this way. Like they probably feel stressed. They probably, we have the opportunity to create love, create peace every single day, but it takes practice. With the neuroplasticity in our body, we have to work at it every day, just like anything else. Just like learning a language, going to the gym. It takes work, but this work is more rewarding because at the end of the day, it comes from the inside. Anything that comes from the inside comes from the real authentic us is going to feel that much more powerful, that much more beautiful. It comes from the outside, it could be good in some senses, but that internal is what's really important. That internal attracts love, attracts peace. So in order for us to know when it's time to leave, we have to be comfortable with ourselves. We have to trust ourselves. Not look outside for advice. Giving advice is always, nice, but in the reality, people don't know what you need. People don't know your whole life story. People don't know your deep, darkest secrets. So always asking for advice for other people isn't going to really be beneficial for you because they don't they might they're going to say I mean, I do it. They're going to say what they would do in their situation. Why? Because that's all they know. They only know their perspective. They only know their experience. I mean, unless they're like a therapist or they're, studying, real really people aren't going to be able to tell you what you need to do with your life, if you need to quit, if you need to stay. Only the real you knows. And when the real you is there, when you're talking to him every day, when you're giving thanks to God, to the universe, to your spirit, you have that strong relationship. And it becomes easier to feel things, it becomes easier to feel love. So please practice love, practice peace, practice gratitude. It's possible. It takes a little bit of time. Know that setbacks are always ways to catapult yourself forward. Understand that success isn't going to be linear. There's going to be lots of ups and downs. And that's just going to teach you resilience. And resilience is always powerful because there's always going to be people who are trying their best to tear you down. There's always going to be haters out there. And it's important to be strong. Only way you can be strong is by failing, by creating, by being a beginner, by leaving, starting again, start from zero, do it again, lose. So please, I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Make sure you guys give yourself grace today. This is the first time you've been at this age doing this thing. We all don't know what we're doing, but at the end of the day, as long as we're trying to give out love, trying to give out peace to other people around us and ourselves, we are doing better than most people. Okay?